Hello and welcome to day 18 of digging in my yard until I stopped finding brick. I took yesterday off to make a different style video, but today I am back to digging in the dirt and still hitting brick. So, every time I dig somewhere in my yard, I hit brick, and I made the decision that I would just, when I hit brick the last time I started digging, that I would just dig until I stopped hitting it. And it's been 18 days and I'm still digging. So, that's where we're at. Yes, ma'am. Y'all are fussy. We'll dig a little bit. I had thought that this was the edge, but then I hit brick a little further over. So I'm digging this out some to see if I can find a true edge. I don't know. Only time will tell. Excuse me. Alright, we are done digging for today. Let's take a look at our progress. Okay, so we dug over on this side to see how wide these bricks were going. And we hit one straggler here, but there was nothing on either side. And I dug down a decent bit to make sure that I wasn't hitting anything lower, because on this side, I did hit a few bricks that were lower than like the grade of these, but I also dug down below those and all around them, and they all seem to be just kind of like one-offs that were just stuck there. And there was the same thing over here with one, so I dug that out, and same thing. Didn't seem like there's anything around it. So I'm still going to dig out a little more on this side to make sure. Same thing over here. Dig a little bit more, make sure that there's nothing beyond. But it's looking to me like this is, I'm assuming, some sort of a pathway. It's not set in cement. It is set in just dirt. But it kind of narrow here, and then it kind of flares out there a little bit, and then it narrows down at the end. I don't know if it was a pathway, this was like a little like patio seating area, if it was just they had bricks and laid them down and eventually earth covered them. And then this definitely seems purposeful. So this is a pathway, goes here, and then it goes all the way down. And then the next thing, so this is done in the back. And then I need to dig a little further that way because this was a section of brick I had taken out last year. I didn't know that this all was going to be happening, so I've got to dig a little bit that way to see if this continues or if it does in fact end somewhere around here, which just wouldn't make sense. So I'm assuming it continues down this way some. But this path looks like it ends here. So it looks like this one comes to here. I don't know if that one continues. If it was some sort of a driveway, it seems like they're a little too narrow for that, but maybe not. Or if it was just like they put in paths at 2 different times. Because this paver type matches pavers that are used in like a legitimate pathway in the front that goes to the front door. So we'll see. Like I said, we're not hitting as much brick, but we are still hitting some brick. So I feel like I might be coming to an end of this and to a point of deciding what to do. Like I said, some people have said that they thought it looked like it was for erosion control. I just don't think that's the case based on what I've seen, but I mean, I could be wrong. But it's just, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any kind of erosion issue back here. And that's with all of this dirt layered on top of this. Like, generally, I feel like erosion control is used to stop the washing away of dirt, and as a result, it's usually blocking dirt from washing away. It's not being piled with a bunch of dirt. I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of the erosion. So we'll see. I might wind up digging it all up and just putting in like a small like retaining wall along this side. Um, to do make like a little like planter or something like that over here. Grass just doesn't grow great. Grass or like anything else doesn't really grow great, so it might be like some sort of like a stone garden or something. Just because like that's the south and the house blocks everything, and then when the sun comes up that way, this blocks everything, and then there's trees on that side. So I mean, like this spot right here specifically is always shaded. Um, so like I said, I might do some sort of like a stone garden there or something. I'm not sure. I do have other use for this brick if I do wind up pulling it all up. So we'll see. Only time will tell. But I appreciate y'all watching the videos. If you stayed all the way to the end, please like and subscribe. It helps a ton, especially when I branch off and do other little videos so people are able to see those. Maybe it pops up in some feeds. That'd be fun. Anyway, thank you, and I will see you next time when I'm digging in my yard and finding